Up a bit on the early side today. I'm with my neighbor. We are down at a little place called Turbot's Creek, and my neighbor who grew up here, he befriended these seagulls, and there's two seagulls that basically follow him around, and they'll ride on the back of his paddleboard. They have a little one of those little float things that you paddle instead of not a stand-up paddleboard, but it's the old school like paddle boat, and the gulls will come and land on the back of it and hang out. So he normally doesn't come down here at this time of day. He comes down in the afternoon, so I'm not sure the birds are he's not sure they're gonna come up to him this morning, but that's kind of what I'm here shooting. And we got really kind of interesting light conditions. We got fog, we had a little sun, it was supposed to be cloudy, we had some rain, and I am just trying to shoot backlit, get a couple of tight images of him on the cliff, and then hopefully these birds are going to come in. The fact that I'm here might be throwing them off to a certain degree because I'm not normally here either. So anyway, this is just a little photo fitness practice. He told me about these birds, and because, as many of you know, I started birding a few years ago, and it's pretty crazy. He's walking right up to a gull right now. It's a trip. Sure enough, he just walked right up to one of these gulls that's sitting out on the promenade and just sat down right next to it, and it never moved. Not something you see every day. Befriended the gulls. Now, we're sort of middle tide right now, so they could be out fishing, basically. And we may or may not get them. He said there's 10 or 12 birds that come consistently, but there's two that are definitely friends of the family, if you will. And that's what we're here for. Just trying to shoot a little bit. Oh man, I just missed a picture. I just missed a picture because I'm an idiot. Some sort of small crab on top of my camera, by the way. This lens is just small enough to handhold. Remember, one camera, one lens, always. Suckers. In the words of Allen Iverson, practice. Are we talking about practice? In essence, yeah, we are talking about practice. I am anyway. These photo fitness things that I'm doing, this shoot that I'm doing this morning, we were joking on the way over here. It's not like I'm on deadline. I'm not on assignment. There's no pressure here for me to produce. Ooh. All I'm doing is practicing. I'm just trying to read the light, which is coming in from the side. I got a nice little diffusion layer with a high cloud bank, which is really nice. It's softening, because by now, which is probably 8 o'clock, 20 to 8, the color of the light's going to be gone, and it's just going to be directional, which is fine. And if I go around to the other side, I can shoot into him backlit. Right now, because he's facing away from the sun, he's a bit backlit himself, and it's workable. And the light right now is actually pretty nice, but I missed an image a minute ago. So again, I'm just practicing. Practice? Are we talking about practice? This is what it is. You got to maintain your level of sharpness. Otherwise, it's not like photography is something you just come out and turn on. At least I can't. I'm not that good. Not that good at it. Man, what a spot. Absolutely gorgeous. Think I got a touch of the COVID. Just kidding. Moving around, really just lost the sun. Totally lost the sun, but also I moved around to his right, my left, to try to isolate him with water behind him and then the rocky shoreline in the distance, but I want his head separated from the black of the rock with the white of the water. Not a great image, but at least I'm working towards something. And there are two gulls moving in from the left, which is kind of fun. They look a little curious, I guess you could say. Bewildered, befuddled. Oh, there it goes. It's moving up on him. The gulls look amazing backlit. If I can just get him in the air. One of the things that's tricky is when you have the bird autofocus setting and then you photograph people, the bird autofocus setting doesn't do a whole heck of a lot for you. And when it's on continuous, it's a little tricky. I toggle between single and continuous. Muddled, mostly. Muddled and befuddled. Through the boat in the foreground to the fisherman in the background. I don't know, maybe. That might have worked. Just a little silhouette. Yeah, it's a silhouette. Get off my back. Yeah, my newspaper editor would be like, not good enough. You didn't turn silhouettes in at the newspaper unless you wanted to get just an absolute nut shot from somebody. Silhouettes were not good enough, so they're not good enough for me now, but I'm desperate. And I'm just looking for something, anything. Here comes a gull. I'm desperate. Desperate for a bird. Nice sky behind it, though. Gotta admit. Okay. Blew the focus on that one slightly. But there was a nice sky behind that gull. Again, the gull picture is like the sunset / cloud pictures that I shoot, and I'm like, why am I doing that? That's 40 megapixel files. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How about the ass of a gull? How about what's worse than a gull picture? The ass of a gull picture. But that is a nice sky. If the gull would only, like, I don't know, attack a small child,